How's it going, everybody? This is Alan Baez with EARMILK. You're tuning in to another episode of EARMILK Chats, and today I am tapped in with Navy True, the bluest.
Whoa, I like that, man. Yeah, Navy Blue. Happy to be here.
Happy to hear, bro. Thank you so much. I'm still reeling off your set. Very mystical, very magical. The last album that you put out just gave me this very old. I don't say old. It felt very like storybookish. You know, it felt like 1970s mystical fantasy.
That was the goal. Yeah, that was the goal. Perfect. So I'm glad it worked.
What were some of the influences that you had going into that project?
So many, but primarily my man Ka. Yeah, he was.
R.I.P.
Yeah, rest in peace to my brother Ka. He really introduced the idea of a theme, you know, having a theme for an album and a sound that's consistent. So that was definitely a big inspiration of mine going into this album.
You performed La Noche earlier, and like listening to that beat on that one, it really sounds like it would fit really like well with your current projects. Like, is there how do you arrange albums? How do you distinct which one's one's going to go on which for which project?
That's a great question. I actually took a page out of Drake's book, because when he did Honestly Nevermind, he had like the last song was that one with 21, and it kind of was alluding to what was to come.
Yeah.
So when I did La Noche, it was kind of like alluding to what you would get in the future. That's beautiful that you could kind of hear it. Yeah. It's all a continuation, you know. It's just each album is a snapshot of my life at the time. Yeah. You know, but I would say the process is very simple. It's not much to it other than like, this is my honest expression of what I'm going through, and once I get the song that I feel like is the moment, I kind of just build around that, and then I have the sound kind of presents itself naturally. Yeah.
Does that mean I can assume that when you were writing the blood letter that you were doing the take care pose with the candle right there on the desk?
For sure. Yeah, that's a good take.
There was this tweet I saw recently that was like that off Navy Blue produced Lucy off another left field rapper Will Save You. I was looking at your production over for Earl Sweatshirt, Billy Woods too. Like there's so many songs you have in your like underneath your name where it's like, oh shit, I didn't realize he produced that. Yeah. You know, how do you tackle production versus like actual writing? Actually, especially when you produce for other people.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, you know, as a producer, you make beats and you're thinking, oh, so-and-so would sound great on this. I grew up, you know, always, Earl was the first person that I would like show my beats to, and he really allowed me the opportunity to like explore what it means to produce for someone. But I love producing for other people because, not some of my best beats maybe aren't necessarily for me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just come across something and you immediately hear someone in your head like, I always, you know, Earl always has first dibs in my book. He's my favorite rapper, he's my best friend, so, you know. And then through him I've gotten introduced to Woods and, you know, and Mike, and I would love to keep, you know, producing for people. I'm really proud of the work that I did with Wiki on Have God. I mean, all of it really. Uncle John project is special. Woods, I'm a huge fan, so it's always a privilege to work with him as well.
Do you have a favorite Woods song from the year? Just because he's dropped like what, 3 albums this year? Like, do you have a favorite Woods song? This very moment.
I know, fuck. From the year.
From the year. I got mine. I don't know if you got yours.
What's yours?
California Games.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
There's something. I know people were saying there's like an Alchemist fatigue, but Alchemist as a producer has been able just to keep his beats very like consistent, where you know it's Alchemist, but like there's a twang to it, and that sample that he uses with the blah 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 blah, like it tickles a part of my brain like nothing else. And then like where like the chorus comes on, like Woods rides that really well. Like the 3 of them just tackle it, and like it's my favorite.
That's a good one. I mean, that album is really special. I listen to Woods like, you know, in the totality that he presents to music.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, my favorite Woods album is probably the one he did with Preservation.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I got too many, especially All of it. I'm a huge Woods fan, so it's hard to really dial in on one song.
Jumping off of that, do you have a favorite song that you produced from this year?
Ooh.
Or one that means the most to you? Because I know, writing-wise, I'm not gonna make you do that. Listening to songs like, Orchards or The Phoenix, like I know there's a lot of emotional tracks that probably mean everything to you. But like in terms of production, like production-wise, was there anything ones that you have a special place for?
Oh, absolutely. Maybe Crisco off of Live, Laugh, Love.
Oh, I forget you did that one.
Yeah, I mean I like those little Easter eggs.
Yeah.
People don't know that I did certain joints. Yeah, Crisco or Exhaust. Yeah, special ones off of Earl's new album.
Do you get a lot of people that don't realize that you're on Blonde?
It happens all the time. Yeah.
Like, how many conversations do you still get where people are like, "Oh shit, you're that one guy at like at the end of on Futura Free"?
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Oh man.
I don't really. It just happened. It's just a soundbite from me talking to a friend. I was surprised he even used it, but yeah, just said my name, and it is cool though because so many of us were like talking together, and to have my voice kind of intersect with Ryan's, rest in peace. It's really beautiful to have that moment looking back because he was a really beautiful kid.
Yeah. I really love how you talk about your friends and your close family. Even earlier, you close your set with shout out to the most beautiful woman, the moms.
Yes.
Yeah, we love the mothers out here. There was an interaction you had with a person on Twitter recently where you mentioned how when you talk about spirituality on your album, you're not necessarily talking about Christ, God, that specific type of spirituality. Like the way you talk about God is very much like the spirit of it. Like how would you define your spirituality, like, and how like you ride that and carry that energy with you on these albums?
Yeah, great question. It just kept coming up. People were like, yo, you're my favorite Christian rapper. I'm like, I'm not a Christian. God is omnipresent. It is the source of that I draw from. My idea of God is kind of like not created, but it's just the qualities that I try to live by. Whether that's compassionate. My God is a compassionate, loving, non-judgmental, and loving God. So I just try to align myself with those qualities, and everything seems to fall in place.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate that. I think I also wanted to ask you, like, your album is like The Soaring is a few weeks old. How did it feel performing such beautifully intimate, interpersonal songs for a crowd like Flog Gnaw? How did that feel for you?
It feels great, man. It's who I am. I try to not cater to the audience. This is my expression, and I feel like it's a lot of music out there with horrendous messages.
Yeah.
And I feel like I can, sleep well at night, knowing that what I'm giving to the world is real, and it's beautiful. It's about my transmutation and my becoming, and yeah, I'm proud to be the person that goes up there with my heart on my sleeve, and just this is me.
Yeah, I love that, man. You can sleep at night knowing that you love your mom. You make music I can go for a Sunday stroll for, and you got some Alchemist production out there too. Like it's fun. Do you have any other closing statements or anything you want to share for the world before we head out?
Yeah, go listen to The Sword and the Soaring. I'm very proud of it, and hopefully it brings you some peace.
Yeah, for sure. Fuck Christopher Columbus.
Word. Thank you.
We was dealt so many losses that we gotta win. We was dealt so many losses that we gotta win.